Hello YouTube, welcome back to Hamstermind, and we shall continue from 195.5%, and we have, I reckon, 2 chests left to unlock. So before I go and do anything, switch to this view. First of these chests is this one with the trophies, and last time I was thinking that it was the number of rotations that counted, but I've been looking at D1 and the only way I can get that one to 11 is to make it number of rotations plus the number of moves. So let's D1. Restart level. So what I've done that I think comes to 11 is 1 move, 2 rotations, that's 3, rotate 4, move 5, rotate 6, move 7, rotate for 9, rotate for 11. So it's moves plus rotations, but stop counting when you've collected the last ball. Don't bother with what it takes to get out, is what I reckon. So C3, get there eventually. Now I had this down as 3, and I think it doesn't change because it only has rotations, it doesn't have any moves. So what we can do is rotate once, move that, rotate for 2, rotate for 3, go up, across, push across. Don't need to run like that. And I can get out as well on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's got to be a 3. The next one is D3. Which I had this down as about 9 moves, but I think if I don't have to get out, it's fewer. Oh, let's actually restart the level so we've got some balls to collect. So, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have that down as 6. And then there's a 7th to escape, but I'm not going to count that. Then the next one was C9, C6. And this one has a lot of moves that I wasn't counting. I think I had it down as like 6 rotations, but it actually needs moves as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to count that one as 9 and not as 11. And the last one is C2. Which I had down as 2. And there's no moves. So it should be the same, but let's just check. Oh, I see now it's that way. 1 rotation, 2 rotations. Right, so having got all of those, 3, 11, 6, 9, 2. So I think this equation here would be 3, 116 times 92. Which, if I get a calculator out, is 3116 times 92, should be 286672. 286672. Where am I there? Let's head to the lights room, because that's where this particular chest is hidden. Finding that doorway is hard. Okay, so I said 2, 8, 6, 6, 7, 2. Please be right. Hmm. 286672 is not the right answer. If I add in the moves required to get out again, then the 9 in 92 becomes 11, which is still okay, and I think the 6 will become a 7. I'll try 317112, which would be 349104. 3, 4, 9, 1, 4. Which doesn't work either. Maybe I overestimated on the one that was 9. Maybe it was doable in 8. This is called wild guessing, and it's not really what I want to do at the moment. First one was a 3. The second one is given, so I know it's 11. The third one is 6 to reach the ball and 7 to get out. The fourth one, which is C6, and I currently have down as put it down as 9. Okay, let's go back and have another look at C6. But D1 to 11 is only if you don't get out. I cannot get Okay, I'm just going to try and brute force this one. 9, 3, 1, 9, 2. That's 3116 times 62. No. 72 is 2, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2. Okay, so C6 is about the solvable in 7 moves total. Right, did not enjoy having to make random guesses at the end there, but at least I have the guessable range. Switch back to here. Right, so 3, 1, 1, 6, 7, 2, giving me uh, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2 was the correct answer. Lost. I really do want to just put that down in there and move on. Right, here we go. So we have the old lady, and we have this lovely grid here, and I look back at this. So what she actually got was Hamster Jones. That word is just sound alike for the stir part of ham. We're putting 2 words together to get 1 word, and that word's as is. So over here we've got date to they, and I think that means date today. I think it's as simple as that. Probably. So that would mean today is Wednesday the 3rd of June. 3, 6, 26. And if this doesn't work, I have no ideas at all for this one. It does work. Ooh. The last door has opened. Okay, so before we go any further, let's just zoom out here and no, let's not do that. Great. Let's try that again. Try that one. Sometimes the finer points of using the mouse defeat me. Okay, so the last door has opened. I wonder which door that is. Use that clue. There's one clue that I'm not sure what it means. Fascinating. These scallops work like keys. You have enough of them for a new path to open before you. Awesome. I'm going to check out what's inside. There's a question mark in this one. Nothing to see here. Ibidini would be proud of you. I seem to be invisible. Right, let's have a look at notebook. So the one I don't understand is that one that says Phantom Block. But I also don't understand what exactly being invisible does for me, apart from making it very hard to follow where I've gone. Entirely invisible when the light. It's a nice diffraction effect. Okay, moving on. So I'm guessing if there's a new path, it might go from there. No. Don't think I can walk off the bottom of the screen. Okay, this was the one that says Phantom Block. So even though I'm invisible, I still block the light beams. It's interesting. And nowhere else is indicating that there is another path. Let's check this way. Completely. It's good there's getting stuck on the scenery. You can't see. I don't think there's anything else. It should be obvious if a new path has opened up somewhere. I could check the locked door and see if that leads anywhere else, because it led to the secret wing before. Can't come off the bottom of the screen. Still leads to the secret wing. That's just the clue for translations. Okay, I'm going to have to wander around for a long time looking for where this new path is. I'll pause the recording while I do that. Okay, well, I've looked around everywhere I can think of to look, and I cannot see anything else having opened up, which is what my interpretation of messages was, is that there has to be some kind of final puzzle that depends on being invisible. But until I can find it, that will have to do. Shortish episode, but never mind. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back once I've found out what the next stage is, assuming that there is one. Bye for now.